Welcome Secondhand Sailors, I'm Turner.
I'm Renee, and in this week's video, we're going to give you a glimpse into a sailor's boat life. Boat life generally means boat projects, and for us this week, that's exactly what it meant. We had to exchange our dinghies. We replaced our rib with a hard dinghy, and we're going to show you that. We had to replace and retrofit our Dometic air conditioner for our vintage sailboat, and we also had to repair and replace a pulley on our engine, little engine work too. So we hope you enjoy that. Stick around all the way till the end. It's going to be exciting. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed the video. It has been a week.
A very productive week.
It's been a productive week, but we've had to get things done with what we had.
We've had a lot of projects that y'all know has been on hold, and this week everything kind of came together all at once.
The air conditioner showed up,
and then the very next day we got an email that the pulley part was going to be here on,
and then it arrived.
Exactly. And so we came down here and decided to get everything done pretty much all in one
time.
One big
So we made a trip. We was able to load the dinghy, the hard dinghy,
yep,
in my truck.
Because it was at the house on the porch, you'll remember.
And we got it down here.
And we, had to remember to get the oars.
Yeah.
And we got it and packed everything in the back of the truck. And then we drove it down.
And from the boat ramp where we have to launch it to our boat is probably about a quarter of a mile. So we have to get over here, get Renee in that dinghy.
Yep, because I was going to be the dinghy girl.
With our e-propulsion. And then she was going to take it around by herself and then meet me at the boat ramp.
Because I need lots of practice driving the dinghy. We're going to show you the footage in here. It took me quite a while. When you're pushing, if you've ever driven an outboard, you know the thing. You push it in the opposite direction you want to go. Yeah, that does not really work well, compute well with my brain. It takes quite a while. I did a number of circles.
She took some practice runs. and she had room in here to do it. And that's okay.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
So she takes her some practice runs. And then I went around to the boat ramp and was expecting to be sitting over there waiting on her for a little while. But undoubtedly, she realized there was a full throttle on that thing, and she was waiting on me.
I did not go full throttle. It's just that once I didn't have an audience and could just kind of relax and do it, I got the hang of it. And I got over there and was sitting there waiting on him when he got there.
And had a welcoming party.
Of pigeons.
The docks over, the piers over there was full of pigeons.
Yes. If you've been watching our shorts videos, you saw them.
Renee said it was the pigeon mafia.
The Marina Mafia.
Marina Mafia. But we were able to get that dinghy.
Yep, the Zodiac we loaded into the truck.
You got it into the truck, got the hard dinghy into the water, transferred all our gear over because we had safety gear.
Yep.
We also had to stick our numbers on the boat once we got it back over here, our registration.
Yeah. We had intended to do that at the boat launch, but had left the stickers over here in the boat.
So once we got it back over here, we were able to do that.
We finally got this new dinghy up on the deck. The other dinghy's in the boat, in the truck, I mean. And Turner is putting our stickers on to make her legal.
But I come back around after wishing Renee bon voyage over there. I came back around to the boat. And as I pulled in at the end of the pier, I realized I left my phone over there recording.
Still filming while we were loading the dinghy.
I had to turn around and run back over there to get it. And while I was there, I could see the Ship Island boat coming in. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Renee is trying to steer this new dinghy over there to the boat with the Ship Island boat coming in.
But I was already sitting behind the boat waiting on him. Well, Turner's not here, and I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this.
Coordinated as she is, that just had me a
He was
little
in panic mode.
Yeah.
I always come through. I
I
always
was
come
concerned.
through.
I wasn't panicked. I was concerned. And the thing that really got me was when I turned and to walk up the pier down here, I couldn't see her. She was sitting at the back of the boat in the dinghy, but they had a border patrol boat sitting right behind our boat. And I was looking, I thought it was police down here, and I was thinking, oh my God, what'd she do? Did the big boat hit her, or what happened?
Yeah, I've got some footage of that I'll throw in here somewhere. Where a little bit different. Uh-oh, here comes a boat out of our thing. Fairway. I think they're coming after me. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm coming through and I see them coming out of our fairway and I think, oh my gosh, here they come. They're going to want to pull me over, and they don't realize I don't know how to operate this outboard motor, and sitting still is parking next to them is probably not going to happen.
It would have been some demolition derby. But anyways, we got over here. We were able to get the dinghy brought around. We were going to pick it up on the stern, but we realized it would be better to try to put it up on the bow.
Yeah, but we actually did get it hung in the davits before we remembered.
We did, but and we had to rework the straps.
Yes.
But we pulled it around to the side and was able to just crank it up and set it on a deck, and it was nice. It fit pretty good.
And it was so much easier. Honestly, it was easier to put it on the deck than it was to load it into the davits.
It was, but with the difference between the two, it's going to take some getting used to, because the other one, you had a lot more room to set on the sides.
Yes.
And when you steered, the tiller wouldn't hit you.
Yes.
Whereas our new one, you sit in that little seat.
Yeah, it's got a preformed seats in the hard dinghy, and in the Zodiac, because it's got the soft pillow thingy all around it. It's not a pillow. What is it? The inflatable portion. Then that means that you can sit anywhere along that inflatable portion. So somebody with really long arms, like this man, can sit further away from it, and he's at a comfortable length from the tiller. And somebody with really short arms, like me, can sit up next to it, and there's no problem because you can sit anywhere you want on the side of the Zodiac. But with the new hard dinghy, it's got a preformed seat in it already made out of plastic, and it doesn't move. They're in one place the whole time. So I had to adjust to make sure that I was being able to get in length and to kind of lean forward to get the tiller behind me when I needed to.
And the hard dinghy, also, you got about that much boat sticking up behind you.
Yeah, it does sit lower in the water.
I think if we get somebody else in the front, it may sit a little better, but it did run faster with the motor than the inflatable.
Yes. This boat travels different than the other dinghy. It's way up higher out of the water in the front, and it responds differently to the outboard.
But I think I'm partial to the rib we had. Yeah, we may wind up going back to the Zodiac, guys. We may go back to the Zodiac, but we're going to give this one a try and see how it goes. That's not all we did this week. No, I was able to go ahead. We come down and we got the air condition on the boat.
I am so excited. We finally got word that our air conditioner is in. It has been delivered to the marina, and we are on our way now to go down and move it from the marina holding spot to our boat. How excited are you, my love?
Woo! I get to pick up an air conditioner and get it onto the boat and connect it and work on it.
In the heat.
In this much room around air conditioning. Woohoo! We come down, it was already in, so we got up early and got out here while it was cool. It was 69 degrees this morning outside, so it was really nice.
Plus we opened the hatch.
Oh, we opened the hatch in the front. The wind was coming from the bow, And since we got the dinghy up there, we lifted the dinghy and it made like a wind scoop.
Yeah.
So we had good breeze coming through.
It was awesome.
And I was able to pick up the air conditioner, and they pulled the box away, and then I set it down where it went. Everything, the hookups were already there from the old unit, so all I had to do was reconnect. It took probably
2 hours.
2 hours to set. I had to reconfigure one hose and put it all back together. But it's and I had to recut a new vent hole because we rerouted the air. Instead of going back through the old vents, we rerouted it to another spot.
And right here.
Yeah, so it's cooler in here now. And I was able to get that part done. So that my part was over. That was my part. So after having that done, we went and celebrated a little bit. I took my bride to go eat somewheres. Went to our favorite little spot.
Woody's.
Went to Woody's.
Turner finished up the air conditioner. It is getting nice and cool in here. So before we start our next project, we're going to lunch at Woody's. Woohoo!
We cooled off a little bit, and then we came back over, and then Renee was able to get started replacing the pulley on the engine.
And I went through, and before coming down here, I watched the master mechanic who did the pulley in the first place.
She watched my pulley install.
I watched his video and took notes and come down, and I did the pulley. I was very excited to get to do some sort of get dirty mechanic work, and I did get dirty.
I was really surprised at the way she got organized so quick. She got in here, she set her workstation out, she got the tools she needed, set them out. She was able to get over and move the ladder out of the way.
Overcome a little sabotage with the tools.
Look, I had a little fun. I put the socket she was looking for on the ratchet, and she was looking all through the sockets and couldn't find it.
You just need to keep looking until you find it.
But she was able to get in there to the engine, take the old water pump off, and then she set the water pump on her workstation, was able to take it all apart and replace the pulley. We had just a little trouble, like the pulley getting it on there is snug. So we had just a little trouble getting that on. We had to put a little socket over it and tap it, and it knocked it in place. Okay. Then she got everything put back on.
No, I'm unscrewing.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Now with the water's on. No sprays, huh? Good job. Now all we got to do is crank it and then see if there's any water leaks in here and if it sprays out the back.
Okay.
And I crawled out into the cockpit.
Yeah, because without the ladder up, I can't make it out. But he has these long legs, and he could.
But I cranked the engine and looked to make sure water come out while she was in here, and she looked to make sure there was no water leaks when it was running. And so everything went great. Everything run. She did a thing.
I was very happy.
I'm so proud of her. She did a thing, and you know that shows me that there's other things she can do. She's like, you know, a lot of times as a man, you want to take care of so much mechanical things yourself, but you got to be able to let your spouse help you. You know, there's things that your spouse can do too, and she did a great job.
Yes, she did. She did a very good job.
After that, we got everything cleaned up in here. We were able to sweep up, clean up, and I think everything went fairly smooth today.
It's been a very good week.
The air is cooling in here. It is really nice.
My toes are cold.
And we've already run the engine, so we know that's good.
Yep.
That we just need to get back out on the water and get somewhere where we can check out this.
Do a test sail.
And check out our dinghy.
Oh, yes, check out our dinghy. But we want to do a test sail, make sure my pulley installation worked out really good. And so we're going to need you to come back for our next episode where we do that. We're going to take the boat out and take the dinghy, we want to do quite a number of testings with
Yeah,
the
I
dinghy.
want to test that dinghy a little bit more because, like, it's got a long way to go before, to me, it's on the same sheet music as that rib.
Have any of you guys ever replaced your Dometic, had to retrofit a new air conditioner to your boat? Have you ever had to replace your pulley? Or do you have any opinions about rib dinghy versus hard dinghy? Please leave us some comments and let us know what you think of those things. And if you've had any experience with them, we would love to hear about your experience as well.
Yeah, and like and subscribe.
Always like and subscribe. Well, today you saw us exchange our dinghies, retrofit our AC, and do some work on our engine. Did you find any of that beneficial to you?
Or amusing. Could just be amusing.
If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. We absolutely love to hear from you guys. You don't know what a blessing that is to us. Also, if you've not already done so, hit that little bell to get notified when our next videos are coming out.
And until next time, remember to tell your mom and them, Turner said hey.